Welcome back to the Healthy Kosher Network, your kosher source designed to improve your health and your life. This is episode 1 in the Kosher Mental Health series. What does sanity have to do with being kosher and eating healthy? My name is Travis, and our goal at the Healthy Kosher Network is to help you and your family be at your healthy, kosher best in every aspect of your lives. Please be sure to tap the like, subscribe, and notification buttons if you haven't already done so, and tell your loved ones about the Healthy Kosher Network. So sanity, insanity. What does that have to do with eating kosher, being kosher? Well, good question. So this is something I thought about. I like to think about the meaning of words and where they come from. In Hebrew, we call it the shoresh, right? The root of the word. Well, in English, I've thought about sanity. Well, what is sanity? Insane, sanity. What does that really have to do with, where does the word come from? Well, I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I started taking it apart. Sanitation. Sanitize, that means clean. That means cleanliness of mind, right? So if I'm insane, insanity, that means my mind is dirty. Okay, well, he has a dirty mind. That also has interesting connotations that take on a less mental health approach and maybe a more romantic health approach, let's say. In any event, sanity. So what does that have to do with being kosher and eating kosher? Well, kosher we also can sometimes define as clean, fit to eat, right? We've been over that in a previous video. So if something is fit to eat, that means it's sanitized, it's ready for us. And when we think about kashrut from a spiritual standpoint, so it's spiritually pure food that's ready for us to eat, is good for our neshamas. So when we're continually putting kosher food in our neshamas, in our bodies, we understand that it purifies or keeps our neshamas pure. Okay, so let's think about eating. Let's think about eating healthy and kosher. So if we're going to eat healthy, we're going to think about what we put in our bodies. And if we think about that from a sanitizing, sanitation, cleanliness point of view, then anything we put in our bodies that's not good for us will pollute our bodies and make them unclean from a health standpoint. So let's think about the things that are healthy and unhealthy to eat. And we're going to talk about these in depth in later videos on other subjects, so to speak, but all under the healthy kosher umbrella. Sugar. If we think about sugar, I mean, sugar is white, refined sugar, so it may appear clean, but is it really clean? And what does it really do for us? Well, it spikes our blood sugar, and it sparks our insulin response. And again, we're going to go into depth and detail about what insulin response does and how it affects us. But we can see in the material world we live in, when we look around us or look in the mirror, at the results, the negative effects of sugar, and the intake of sugar into our bodies. And when we really start thinking about what's fit to eat from a health standpoint, not only from a kashrut standpoint, then we start to think about how clean we can be and how we can feel sane when we make the right food choices, and feel so much better when we've, moment by moment, hour by hour, day upon day, made good food choices and feel clean. I can tell you from personal experience, eating clean and eating unclean, you can say, from a health standpoint as well as from a kashrut standpoint, the differences are immense, and you may be able to relate to that in your own experience. But making the right choices and choosing to eat from a sane standpoint results in a cleanliness, a purity of mind, body, and spirit that you want to hold on to it when you got it. It can be hard to get there because the mountain can be hard to climb. A lot of little changes have to be implemented in order to make big differences, and they take time. It's not one day, although one day is good. One day of eating clean is a lot better than no days, but putting a lot of those days together really, really makes big changes. Not only in the way we look, because everybody, they want to diet and exercise to look better, but really the ultimate benefit is how much better we feel physically and how much better we feel mentally and spiritually. And to think of when we make good food choices on an ongoing basis, the benefit spiritually and mentally means that we're more sane. We can make more informed decisions about how we conduct ourselves. And when the people around us, especially our children, see us making good food choices on a day-by-day basis, think about the effect that has in the choices that they make, not only today, but tomorrow. I am in it to win it, from the sense that I want my children to remember how their father and their mother and the people around them made the right choices, and that it made a difference in their lives. And we'll go over my personal story later and how I've survived several life-threatening diseases, namely cancer, and how I'm taking steps to make sure that the likelihood of relapse is low. And the choices that I make today hopefully will have an immense effect on how I am tomorrow. And we can all take part in this together. And the more of us that make the right choices, the more of us that will be able to make an example to those around us, not only from a spiritual standpoint, but from a physical and mental standpoint. So sanity, being cleanliness of mind, cleanliness of spirit, cleanliness of body. It's all wrapped up together. And I hope you have a sane rest of your day from a physical, spiritual, and mental standpoint. Stay tuned to the Healthy Kosher Network for more valuable information in our regular updates throughout the week. We encourage you to comment and message us with any thoughts, suggestions, or questions you have. We'll work hard to get you the answers you need to improve your healthy kosher lives. Please be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for the Healthy Kosher Network so you can stay current with our latest updates and get the most out of your healthy kosher life. Thanks for watching.